Got about 90 alligators in captivity back there behind this building.
90?
90.
Ooh.
So about 45 of them are juveniles, anywhere from 2 to 6 years old, 2 to 5, separated by age because gators eat gators. Can't put them in with the big boys.
Right.
But once they're 6, they're sexually mature, they're adults. The females are not seen as food anymore, they're seen as mates. And the males just got to stay away from the big males.
Absolutely. You know? What's up, people? Welcome back to another video of Infinite Interest. I am AJ Williams, and I am here at Gulf Coast Gator Ranch with David, who's going to be giving us some guidance on alligators.
Basically, this place is like a sanctuary. Originally, it was a farm, but there's no money in farming gators anymore because there's so many farms in Louisiana. This place years and years, decades ago, became a ranch instead. So basically, we'll take nuisance gators that the state permits to us, because alligators are highly protected in the state of Mississippi. So if the state permits, let's say there's a nuisance gator in a shipyard, a swimming pool, a golf course, a county park, it becomes a nuisance because people got a bad habit of feeding them. Feeding an alligator in the state of Mississippi, the last time I checked, is a $2,000 fine. So they because they automatically become nuisance gators once you feed them, they lose their fear of humans and they approach you.
Absolutely.
Eventually somebody gets bit. So the state, the conservation officers occasionally will say, well, we don't want to destroy this gator, we want to keep him, and they'll send him to us with a permit. And if we get a permit from them, then we could keep them. We'll keep them in we have pens back here to keep these gators. We keep them for life. We don't ever slaughter. We just feed them like they need to be fed. So you're here on a good day, Saturday's feeding day. We'll throw some chicken in here. We'll walk around and look at all the different alligators. There's some big ones in there, bigger than you've probably ever seen in your life. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 other pens with smaller gators sorted by age, 2, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds.
Okay. Hey, well, I'm ready.
Then we'll do the airboat tour.
All right. Well, let's get it. I'm ready.
All right. Let's go inside and see what we can find.
How you doing? Good.
Gulf Coast Gator Ranch. We're gonna take them on through.
Thank you.
Better than
I appreciate it.
This is Alex, one of our captains. And is Tim over there? Is Mr. Allen, one of the owners?
How y'all doing? All right. So this
We're gonna
have a gator feed that we're gonna use.
we use them. We need them to do the boat tour.
Let's do this.
You said you're gonna use them.
We'll do the swimming tour.
Oh, okay, the swimming. Yeah, it's Saturday. We'll pull you on an inner tube.
I hope.
Behind the airboat.
Hold on, what you
with
mean?
the gators.
Oh, no, we're not. I ain't doing none of that. Oh,
Now, this is a nice little gift shop we got here. Kids like to get the toys. Anything that's gator is real. For example, that's a little $5 back scratcher. That's a real gator paw.
That's a real gator paw?
Sure is.
Right with the school.
These are all real gator teeth.
Right in the.
More paws on a necklace. Look at the size of that tooth. That's why you don't mess with alligators. That'll hurt you. Those are real gator heads for sale. Cheaper than you get them anywhere in town. I think they ain't but $15 for the little ones.
Oh, man.
You go to Pass and Go, they $45 at the gas station. Am I lying? You ever seen them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they about $45. Here they're $15. I think the bigger ones are $30 on the top shelf.
Oh, my God.
So out here we got a little rest area.
Boy, look at that.
Hi, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So where you see the green lagoon, that's where all the bigger gators are.
Oh, my God.
There's some massive gators in there. That's not a big one.
That's not a big one?
No.
What you mean?
No, that ain't that big.
What?
That's about a 10-footer. You ought to see a 15-footer.
Man, look at all them.
We're going to throw some chicken, get them all stirred up in a few minutes because there's some more people coming in. We got to kind of ration the chicken through the day so everybody gets to see it. There's roughly 45 gators in here. They can
45
swim under that
gators.
boardwalk. We have a boardwalk that goes to a dock in the back. The gators can swim under the boardwalk, but they cannot get out in the canal where that airboat's at.
Yeah.
Down here, we got 3 pens with juvenile gators.
Oh man.
Right here, that's Captain Tim. He's going to be
How you
doing the
doing?
baby gator today. If you want to hold the baby gator, we could do that. Yeah, we could go ahead and do that. We'll have Tim get the baby out.
Now I ain't never held the gator now.
Oh, you about to hold one.
Oh Lord.
Man, get the full experience.
Oh my God. Oh, don't pull him out too quickly now.
We got his mouth taped shut. He can't bite you.
Nothing you can do to him. He doesn't.
Straight up with his head straight back, he will hold still. Even if he's wiggling, he'll go.
Don't let him go until I'm ready.
Yeah, he's pretty heavy. We didn't get any baby gators this year. We're maxed out.
Hold on now.
Hey, 3-year-old gators. Yeah.
Let's get our head to the sun so I can get a picture.
Hold him upright. Stand him straight up. He's pretty strong. Calm down, Gator.
Hold
There
out.
you go.
Hold out. Yeah. Oh.
Usually don't have to squeeze them up top much. You don't have to choke them or squish them. Just his tail.
What's his name? You got a name?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
He's gonna grow.
Little bit.
Because you bite you, so hurt a little bit.
Let's chill out a little bit.
Hurt a
Let's
little
chill out.
bit. So if you look, you want to zoom in, you can see his teeth.
Check out his teeth. Push his jaw up. Look at all those teeth.
For these guys.
These two. Okay.
Oh man.
So that gator come out of here. These are 2-year-olds. Normally, yeah, they're all about the same size except one, but we've been using him for holding a lot. We gave him the day off. We don't want to stress him out.
No, I know.
See that little one in the back?
Yeah. Oh, I do see the little one.
He's a lot easier.
Did he
to
sneeze?
hold. That's more of a warning. They hiss. The sound of 3-year-olds. Most of them, except that one rescue.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, these guys are hungry. We're going to feed them today, and they know it. They know it. They're hungry. These are 4-year-olds, basically, most of them.
Oh.
Yeah, they're feisty little guys.
He's a little bit too big right here. He's a little bit too big.
Wow, yeah.
That's crazy.
We typically feed them chicken legs without the thigh, so they don't get too many bones at once. And they snap that chicken leg one time and reorient it. Yes, 3 of them are.
How'd that happen?
They bite each other when they're grabbing their food.
Oh my God.
They're aggressive eaters, so they might grab a piece of chicken, and if there's a gator split in their mouth, they're not going to let go. They tear away. So if you look, there's 3 of them in there that injured other gators. You know, they injure each other sometimes. It happens, even those big ones.
Yeah. You get everybody away from Alex because he don't want to turn no juice on people.
Oh.
The chicken. They want the chicken.
Look at them big alligators.
Down that way, baby.
Yeah, you can follow us down here.
Boy, how big is this one?
13 foot, I think.
Huh?
He's
No.
pretty big, 12 to 13 foot. Watch this. Up.
Oh!
You're taking the bumblebee, right?
Roger. That's a big alligator.
Okay.
See the size of his head?
Man.
There's a gator right there.
Oh yeah.
I had really funny.
And is the dock secure?
Yeah,
Secure dock?
we change out the boards all the time. I mean, all these newer boards this year. That's a real gator nest.
That's a gator nest?
That's new this year. That gator just built that like about a week ago, a little over a week ago.
So this way they lay their eggs and things like that.
Right. Now I'll explain more about the nest later in the tour. When we're on the boat, we talk about it. But alligators are cold-blooded. They don't incubate their own eggs. They build a nest. That nest is made of mud and vegetation. The vegetation rots and decays, creating heat. That's what incubates gator eggs. And they do it in the summer, where that grass will rot and decay very rapidly. Anywhere from, usually it's all the warmer months. This year they started really early because I've seen baby gators early this year. But summer months typically no later. They're born no later than September or hatch out by September. The water temperature starts dropping after September.
Right.
So anywhere from like May through September, you'll find a nest. You can find nests. Alligators' eggs must be upright, and there's a hole in the top of an alligator egg. That is the air pocket that's created in that egg, and the egg is stationary in that mud. If you were to tilt those eggs, try to harvest them and incubate them yourself, and you tilt the egg, you drown the embryo. Air has to exchange through that hole in the top of the egg. So like when farmers incubate and they take them from a nest, they'll mark them with a magic marker, put an X on it and keep them upright so they know how to orient them. Once you tilt it, that air pocket moves.
Are you loaded and moving?
No, I'm on the boardwalk.
Okay, you need to get going.
Roger that. That was our cue.
All right, let's move.
Now, a lot of people think that Spanish moss is a parasite, but it's not. It's an air plant related to the pineapple. It's in the bromeliad family, and it gets all its nutrients and water from the air. It blows in the wind, catches in another tree, grows some more. Now, in the early 1900s, they were harvesting that moss, mostly in Louisiana, because there was a cotton shortage. The government was buying up the cotton commodities to support the war, the Great War, World War I. Gator in the up ahead. That same one, Princess, followed us back through the canal. She wanted marshmallows, but I don't have any. We're not allowed. Big old boat. Bumblebee coming through the I'm gonna step on the gas. If you got a hat on, you might put the bar of your headset over the top of your hat or turn your hat backwards. You don't have to wear the headset if you don't want it. But the fan tends to suck hats off when we make turns. I'm just gonna step on the throttle to get to the back of this pond. They like the shade. There's a gator on your right. So, not only do they like the shade, but look up in the ceiling, turn around and look back here at me, up above my head. See those nests? Barn swallows. Swallows, they make hundreds of trips with tiny mud balls to make their nest to raise their young when they're high up on the bridge. So in the winter, when it gets cold, gators are really good weathermen. They know when it's going to be cold. You see the little tunnels up under the tree roots? Gators will tunnel in, and it's like a sleeping bag. They'll get away from the cold. It's a process they call brumation. Brumation is where they slow their heart rate down. They slow their metabolism down. They don't need much oxygen. They don't need any food. Gators don't eat in the winter, just like snakes and turtles. Reptiles don't eat when it's cold. Their stomach's got to be 83 degrees to digest food. So sometimes they'll dig a den like that, or they'll stay out in shallow ponds, let the pond freeze over with their nose sticking up out of the ice. Google photo search brumation, and you'll see gators in the pond with their noses frozen in the ice. It holds them up because they're lethargic when it's that cold. And that's called brumation. Anyway, guys, the reason we stopped back here, not just to look at that little gator over there, but this is where the walking tour starts.
The who?
The walking tour. They told you about the walking tour where they sold you tickets, right? You guys, you know what I'm talking about?
The walking tour.
Yeah, co-pilot. You just pick out a gator trail and go count the gators. They'll follow you. I'll go around the swamp, pick you up on all the sides.
Oh, no.
No.
Nah.
Now, walk is
I'm
not a
still in
good
the
idea
boat.
in a swamp, but this is an ideal location for female gators to build a nest. They would choose a secluded corner of the pond like this. They mate in the spring, and they choose a spot like this. The female will go about 10 foot off the edge of the water. She'll dig a hole maybe a foot deep and deposit anywhere from 10 to 50 eggs. Then they'll cover it up with mud and grass like that gator nest I showed you on the boardwalk. Big mound, 2 to 3 feet high above the water. That nest is what incubates the eggs. The grasses will rot and decay because gators don't have any body heat. They have to get in the sun to warm up or the shade and the water to cool off. So that nest is what incubates. If the nest is 86 degrees and lower, it produces mostly females. 87 and higher produces more males. You can actually have both in the same nest. The top of the nest being warmer than the bottom of the nest. Down in that mud is cooler. So what's Mother Nature trying to say? The cold eggs is female and the hot eggs is male. What's going on? Females are cool, right? And males, they're hotheads. But some people tell that story a little different. Right? Cold-hearted, cold-blooded. Now, actually, the truth is 87 to 93 degrees makes a male. It's nature's way of controlling not too many males because the males are so dominant and territorial. They end up killing each other. And you wouldn't have any gators. So 87 to 93 is male. Anything above 93 or below 87 makes females. When the babies hatch, they're 6 to 8 inches long. And they'll call their mama. It's like a squeak and a chirp. The mama will gather them in her mouth for protection a few at a time, bring them to the water, teach them to feed on frogs, minnows, and insects, bugs like crickets, dragonflies, grasshoppers, and they gradually eat bigger and bigger things. They grow a foot a year when they're young, up to 6 years old. They grow a foot every year. So that mama, she's got to protect those babies. Baby gators being 6 to 8 inches long and about 1 inch wide, everything out here wants to eat them. Hawks and eagles, blue heron, owls, even fish like largemouth bass and alligator gar easily could eat a baby gator. We got 5 and 6 foot alligator gar out here. That's a big fish.
Oh my God.
And alligators, not to mention, big gators eat little gators. So the mama protects her babies. She'll stay with them for 1.5 to 2 years, give them a good running chance. They'll be about 2 feet long or so, maybe 2.5 foot in 2 years. And she'll kind of push them out of the nest. And sometimes, depending on how hungry that mama is, because she doesn't go far from the nest while she's raising the babies. if she's really hungry and them babies don't leave the nest, she might even eat one of her own young. What? That's a rough childhood, man.
Boy, that's tough.
And kids think they got it bad, right?
You don't want to go.
They don't want to be born a baby
right.
gator. The survival rate is
out.
1% in the wild. 1 in 100 will survive to become an adult alligator. That would take 6 years.
100.
So it's a pretty tough life for gators.
What?
But if they can avoid the big gators, they'll make it. So if we had a big gator out in this pond, if we happened to run across them and we went and got some chicken, maybe, let's say we bought some chicken at the grocery store with us, how much do you think it would cost to feed a big old alligator dinner for one meal? Now, they don't eat as much as you think. They only need to eat about once a week. But that's all we feed the gators at the ranch, once a week. But besides the gator chow. What do you think? How much? Just to feed a big gator dinner? No guesses?
Nah, I can't think of. I don't know.
10,000.
Oh, well, hell no.
Oh, no,
We only feed all the gators, the 90 alligators on the ranch, 350 pounds of chicken, feeds them once a week. Big gator out here in this pond, a lot of people guess, $20, $50, $100, $100 to be a lot, actually. They would gorge themselves on it and eat it, though. But all it would really cost you is an arm and a leg. Right? Any volunteers or donations? So, what do you call gator? Come on.
If you're ever in the Gulf Coast of Mississippi and you're looking to find some gators, learn about some gators, come down to Gulf Coast Gator Ranch, get with my man David, or the owner Alan. Come see the tour, come learn, come experience. 15-foot gators, 15 foot.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Come on, man, come see them.
Yep, $8. $8.
$8.
Just wanna walk
That's
around.
it.
Look, 10400 Highway 90, Moss Point, Mississippi. We're just about 2 miles off the Franklin Creek exit, the last exit in the state before you go into Alabama.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, man, I sure appreciate it, man. It was a nice tour.
You guys, you're welcome to go back in if you like. There's no time limit.
Really?
And they sell ice cream and drinks in there if you want something to drink.
Okay.
There's some pretty good ice creams. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe go look one more time. We'll throw some more chicken. And if you got any more questions, anything that I might have missed, didn't cover, any of the captains can answer your questions.
Yes, sir. You covered a lot. Learned a whole lot. I sure appreciate it. Yeah, we'll probably go back in, grab something to drink or something like that and look around. But David, it was good to meet you, man. I sure appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming, guys. I appreciate you coming out.
All right. Thank you.